Hi folks, today I want to talk about customer data platforms and your website. Now, sometimes people ask me, which is the best customer data platform? Unfortunately, there is no best customer data platform, just like there's no best shoe. You can't buy the best shoe. You buy the best shoe for your foot for a particular need. Running, dancing, playing basketball, or looking good on a date. You're going to need a different shoe for each of those situations. And you're going to need to find the CDP that meets your business requirements. The trick is to know what questions to ask as you start this process. Today, I'm going to talk about your website. First thing I want you to do is forget about your website. Set it aside. The internet has so changed the way we think about things that we often assume that our website is the starting point for all tech questions. And that's not always true. For some businesses like a restaurant or a gym, web traffic might not be the first consideration, but they might still need to harmonize customer data from multiple sources. That's the main use case of a CDP, to collect data from these different sources and merge it into a golden record for each customer so that you can take appropriate action based on that customer's characteristics. Now, as you think about a CDP, ask yourself what customer data you have, where it's stored, and what you would do with that data if you had it organized the way you wanted. Possible sources of customer data might be prospect lists or sales leads, email data, lists, opens, clicks, unsubscribes, purchase information, questions or what you learn from customer support, membership and rewards programs, and potentially a lot more depending on your business. So make a list, note where that data is stored, how often it's updated, what you currently do with it, and what you wish you could do with it. Okay, now that you have that list, now let's talk about your website. You've thought about your other sources of customer data, so now think about your customer data again in the context of your web traffic. Imagine that you could sort your web visitors into 4 buckets. Number 1 would be customers who have self-identified. For example, they logged in. Number 2 would be anonymous website visitors who actually are your customers, but they haven't yet self-identified. Number 3 would be anonymous website visitors who might become your customers. And number 4 would be anonymous visitors who will never become your customers. That's unfortunately the vast majority of your traffic. Eventually you'll come up with other ways to think of your web traffic, but this is a good start. Try to estimate how much of your total traffic might be attributable to each group. You'll probably be wrong, and probably the biggest group is that 4th group of flybys who never help you in any way. After you have that list, develop a plan for each of these groups. That plan will influence what sort of CDP you're interested in. For example, if the vast majority of your visitors are in group 4, which is most likely the case, you might not even need a CDP. You might be better off with a data management platform or something to just try to get ad revenue off your website. But if your visitors are in group 1, you probably want a CDP that specializes in customer-centric use cases, or maybe you just need better paywall software. Anyway, that's a start in trying to think about your data, organizing your data outside your website and then with your website. Get those things together, and once you have that, it will help inform the type of CDP you might want to look into. If you need help with the process, give me a call. If you want to learn about what I do, go to crablegroup.com, sign up for the Crable letter, and like and share this video if you can. Thanks so much.